Hi bag makers, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa and I'm with Sew Yours. As you can see here, we have a change of scenery. For those of you who have not been following along on our Facebook group, I did want to let you know that we went ahead and signed a lease for a storefront here in Dunnellon, Florida on January 1st. We plan to have our grand opening in April, maybe May of this year, so that is a couple of months away, but we've got a lot of work in order to get the storefront up and ready for our grand opening. Just prior to signing the lease for the store, I had planned out all of the pattern and product launches through July of this year, but that's been placed on the back burner because the last month I've been so busy with ordering inventory for the store in addition to moving into this new space. For those of you who live in Florida or plan to visit Florida, we do plan to open up the store in April of this year. Please subscribe to our newsletter if you haven't done so already. That way you'll get notified of the grand opening. And Dunnellon is a small town that is located about 20 minutes west of Ocala, Florida. So if you're in the area, we'd love to meet you. Please stop by and say hi and check out all of our wonderful bag making. And we will also be carrying quilting supplies. I truly believe that it was meant to be for us to open up a storefront, and the timing couldn't have been any more perfect. If you have been following along on our YouTube channel, you'll know that just over a year ago, we had moved into our sewing studio. That's where I ran the online business out of, did my YouTube videos and pattern writing. But I quickly outgrew that space because I branched out, offering the faux suedes, the printed vinyls, and also bringing in faux leather. And I knew I needed something bigger. I did have some warehouse space, but having that in two different locations made it a little bit difficult. So we started looking in December for a place to run the online business out of. And we found this one, which happened to be a storefront. So my husband and I started talking about it and decided that let's go ahead and give it a go. Open up a store sounded really fun. And there was also a need here in our small town of Dunnellon for a fabric shop. Then at the same exact time that that was happening, there was a quilt shop, which was my very favorite quilt shop in Ocala, shutting down as Susan and Ken were retiring. So I reached out to them, quickly heard back, and went ahead and was able to arrange for us to purchase and move a lot of their fixtures from their store over to ours at the same time. So we took 4 different days to do the move, and now we have these wonderful gorilla shelves, which we have here in the order fulfillment room. We also got their checkout stand. We've got a bunch of shelving for fabric and many other items like baskets and displays. So thankful to Susan and Ken for allowing us to go ahead and get all those items for our shop. Let's go ahead and do a quick little tour here of the online fulfillment room here in the back room, and then I will give you a brief look at the front of the store, which is a work in progress. It is a hot mess up there. We've got a lot of moving parts going on. I'll kind of explain my vision for the space. And so let's go ahead and just take a look around and show you the store. Right here is where my daughter sits and does all of the packing of the hardware. We have all of the screws and the washers here in these cups and our heat sealer. We've got a lot of little things going on right here, getting ready for the storefront. So lots of pre-cuts and pre-packaging going on. This looks like a hot mess over here, but that is just the way it is. We've got a lot of zipper tape here on these bags, pre-cut zipper tapes. We've got our fold over elastic, which we don't seem to have a better system. It's just simply pulling them out of the bags and cutting as needed. We have all of our boxes up here on the shelves up high. So all these vinyl boxes. We've got our acrylic templates that are our overstock ones. Here is all of our webbing. And some of this webbing has not hit the website just yet. We've got a bunch of bag buddies. And that is a lot of my fabric samples and catalogs that I've just kind of working on lately. Down below, we've got all of our Savannah suede. And then on this side over here, we've got our printed vinyls. We've got our ombre quilted vinyl that we just released. And all of our hardware bins. We have about 220 SKUs of bag hardware, which will be available in the shop. More printed vinyls. So you can see that we've got all of our shelves full of printed vinyls. We are also bringing in 12 new printed vinyls. I'm getting 61 boxes of vinyl delivered tomorrow, in addition to some faux leather and some new faux suede colors. Here is my desk. This is going to be changing a lot because we need to add a bunch of shelves up here to get all of this stuff off of my desktop. Here is another portion of our back room. This is kind of like flex space right here. We've got a table that is for order packing. My husband currently has his tools there because we are doing a lot of work. Back there is our shelf full of our boxes for order fulfillment. Down here is my dog. Say hi to Rocco. He is at the store with me today for the first time. Here is the shop, and like I mentioned, it's a hot mess at the moment. There is stuff everywhere. Nothing is as it's going to be. These wonderful shelves right here, which I got from Tomorrow's Treasures, just have zipper tape right now and fold over elastic in them. Just threw them there when we moved in, but that is not the permanent home. We got these from Tomorrow's Treasures, as well as all of these white book shelves right here. We're currently in the process of building more shelving for the quilting cottons that are like what you see here on the back wall is. We've got all of this wire rack displays from Tomorrow's Treasures. My daughter has started pre-packing for the shop, so we've got some of our bobbin holders and some of our rose gold vinyl clips here. I've got a few beautiful bag samples for the shop that were made from some talented bag makers. That's the CC, the Martini crossover, and the Kensley tote there at the top. And we've got some Decaville light that we'll be selling in the shop right there. Over here, we will be having our checkout counter. So it's going to be right there in that vicinity. We got the checkout counter, the shopping carts, all of the wire racks back here from Tomorrow's Treasures. We got the chairs, this cutting table. So you name it, most of this came from that shop. We probably won't be using these right here. I haven't figured out what I want to use those for. This piece of furniture, as well as this one and this one, we picked up at a thrift shop. May or may not use them, not sure. A lot of our fixtures are going to be made by my husband. If you watched the sewing studio tour, he did all of that custom work there. So I'm looking forward to it. I foresee having a thread display right here that is going to be custom built by my husband. We are going to be carrying Text 45 thread in the shop. And then over here, I think we're going to have our cutting table, which may or may not be the one over here to the left. I haven't decided if he's going to make me a custom one. We are also going to have our hardware display, which we're going to have 220 SKUs of hardware all on display and available for purchase in the shop, which is quite different from most quilt shops because we are going to be more bag making focused here at the shop. Along this wall right here, my husband is building a custom vinyl rack so we can display all of our faux leathers, vinyls, and suedes. So I'm looking forward to that. I think maybe up in this corner right here, we're going to put some of those wire racks on the wall, or we might put them back here in this corner, and we're going to have a display of all of our sewing themed t-shirts. So we've got a lot of things going on in the shop. Can't wait to show you the end result whenever we get that done. Like I said, hopefully in April we'll be open for business. If you have any questions, please make sure you go ahead and leave them in the comments box below. My dog Rocco cannot wait to go home. He's waiting by the front door now and he's whining, as I'm sure you've heard. He's not too sure of this place. I think he thinks that I'm going to go ahead and leave him. So not too secure yet in the new store. He's not going to be a shop dog because he likes to run away. He likes to follow his nose. It has no common sense. So we have to keep him behind a baby gate if we want to keep him at the shop. So that's why we have the baby gate. I hope you enjoyed this quick little tour of the store. I can't wait to show you the end result. It is going to be much prettier than it is right now. We've got a very busy week ahead of us this week. Today, we've got a large delivery of sewing notions and quilting rulers being delivered for the store. Tomorrow, we've got 61 boxes of printed vinyl, faux leathers, and faux suedes. A lot of those are going to be available on our website in the very near future. The day after that, we have a bunch of brand new zipper tape and pulls that we are also going to be launching on the website. I have over 500 bolts of quilting cottons that we are going to be stocking in the store. I don't know at this point if I'll be making those available on the website or not. That is going to take me a lot of time to photograph and make the listings. So we'll see what I'm able to get done. But I am very excited that our quilting cottons, the vast majority of them, are going to be exclusive to Sew Yours. They're not going to be available to any other quilt shops, just mine. I can't wait to open the doors and start meeting you guys. I've already met a couple of you because you've placed online orders and did a local pickup, and you guys were so excited and enthusiastic when you came into the shop that it's infectious. Made me so excited, and I cannot wait to open the doors and meet each and every one of you. And I hope that you love my shop. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.